Well, some new numbers are showing this is the busiest travel time since the pandemic first hit back in March. In fact, 3 million people have gone through airport security checkpoints between Friday and Sunday, even though health officials have strongly warned everyone not to travel right now. We want to get you back out to our John Genovese. He's live at Sky Harbor. John, safety certainly top of mind there.
It certainly is, Kaylee, and I think the hope for those folks who are choosing to take the risk and fly right now is that they're taking these health and safety mitigation measures to heart. Now, if I step aside, we have seen a steady flow of people already here at Sky Harbor. I should note everyone we've seen so far, at least, is adhering to that mask requirement. But the first thing you really need to remember is that going to the airport and being around other people, they might be eating or gathering in a small area, in terms of the virus, is a high-risk activity. Now, air travel is down significantly this year, but due to condensed flights and certainly the fact this is a holiday week, you can still expect crowds if you do choose to move forward with your flight plans. Just yesterday, a COVID testing center launched inside the Drugs and More store outside security near the B and C checkpoints here in Terminal 4. Now, it is open this week for Thanksgiving travel, but from Thursdays to Mondays after that, from 9 to 5 p.m. Now, it is also free for Phoenix residents who don't have proper insurance. But doctors, again, advising against travel right now, especially air travel. But again, if you do, they say you should bring hand sanitizer with you and use it often. Keep your distance, eat ahead of time, keep your mask on, and even consider wearing a face shield as well. And it's easy to treat the situation like normal times, but instead I'm told you should assume everyone around you already has the virus.
The virus is, not going to take a vacation or take a holiday. In fact, it's going to use the holiday to keep making things worse and spread around the country. So what we need to do is we need to, hold down the fort until the vaccines are ready, and they're coming, and they are very promising. But I think people need to be patient just a little bit longer so we can do more to save lives until it gets to that point.
Yeah, and something else important to note is that certain cities and states have new quarantine restrictions and guidelines in place. For example, if you are flying to Los Angeles, you'll be required to sign a form acknowledging the state's recommended 14-day quarantine. So guys, a lot to keep in mind. Certainly, if you, again, are taking that risk, you are still traveling this week, you're going to want to make sure you check what the guidelines are wherever you're going. And certainly if you have a family member or loved one who is high risk, really think hard about if it's worth it right now or if you can just wait a few more months.